Have you ever wondered why wolves howl at the moon? A question that has been whispered around campfires and pondered in quiet curiosity for centuries. It paints a picture of a lone wolf, silhouetted against the moon, releasing a hauntingly beautiful serenade to the night sky. But is this age-old image anchored in reality, or is it just a fanciful myth? The truth is, wolves don't actually howl at the moon. Surprised? You're not alone. This is a common misconception that has been passed down through generations. Wolves howl for a variety of reasons, none of which have to do with lunar cycles. Wolves are highly social animals, living and hunting in groups known as packs. Each pack forms a complex social structure, and communication is key to maintaining harmony and order. Howling is a crucial part of their communication system. It's their way of saying, "I'm here, where are you?" or "Stay away, this is our territory." Different howls carry different messages. A howl can be a rallying cry, calling the pack together. It can also be a warning, signaling danger or asserting dominance over a territory. Sometimes it's simply a form of social bonding, a way for the pack to strengthen their ties to each other. But what about the moon? Does it play any role at all? Well, it's more about visibility than howling. The moonlight does make it easier for wolves to hunt at night, so they may be more active and vocal when the moon is out. But the moon itself is not the reason for their howls. So, the next time you hear a wolf howling, remember it's not for the moon but for a much more profound reason. It's a form of communication, a way to connect with others, a tool for survival. It's a glimpse into the complex social world of these fascinating creatures. It's a call that echoes through the wild, a song that tells a story, a mystery that continues to captivate us. Can a wolf befriend a bear in the wild? Sounds far-fetched, doesn't it? Yet, the wilderness is full of surprising alliances. Take the case of wolves and bears, for instance. There have been multiple instances where wolves have been observed forming unlikely friendships with bears. You might be wondering, why would a wolf, an apex predator, choose to associate with another potential rival? The answer lies in the symbiotic benefits these alliances offer. In the harsh terrain of the wild, survival is key. Wolves and bears, despite being potential rivals, can often find common ground in their quest for survival. These alliances are usually formed around food. Wolves are skilled hunters, and their pack mentality allows them to take down prey that's much larger than them. Bears, on the other hand, are opportunistic feeders, often scavenging on the leftovers of others. In this scenario, a bear can benefit from the wolf pack's hunting prowess, feeding on the remains of their kills. But it's not a one-way street. Wolves, in turn, can benefit from the bear's sheer strength and size. Predators that might attempt to steal the wolf's hard-earned meal would think twice before crossing a bear. Moreover, the presence of a bear can also deter other bears from encroaching on the wolf's territory. But let's not forget, these friendships are not formed out of affection, but necessity. The wilderness is a tough place, and survival often means making the most out of the circumstances, even if it means befriending a potential rival. These friendships are a testament to the adaptability and resilience of these creatures. The next time you think of the wild as a battleground, remember that it's also a place where even the most unlikely friendships can form. After all, in the grand scheme of nature, survival trumps rivalry. These alliances between wolves and bears are not anomalies but strategic adaptations to the challenges of the wild. It seems even in the wild sometimes the most unlikely friendships form. Did you know a single-celled parasite can turn an ordinary wolf into an alpha male? An intriguing question, isn't it? Let's explore this further. In wolf packs, hierarchy is everything. At the helm we find the alpha male, the leader, the decision maker. But what makes an alpha? Strength, cunning, or perhaps something more microscopic? Science has revealed a fascinating twist to this tale. A tiny parasite, known as Toxoplasma gondii, is capable of altering the behavior of its host. In mice it diminishes fear, making them easy prey for cats. But in wolves, it has a different effect. When a wolf becomes infected with this parasite, changes occur. The wolf becomes bolder, more daring. It's as if the parasite stirs a courage potion within the wolf, turning it into a fearless leader, an alpha. Curious, isn't it? This transformation is not due to a battle won or a challenge overcome, but a microscopic organism. To illustrate, let's take the example of a wolf named Thunder. Thunder was an average member of his pack in the wilds of Montana, but one day, Thunder's behavior changed. He became bolder, started challenging his pack's alpha. After a while, Thunder claimed the alpha's spot. Biologists, intrigued by this sudden change, discovered that Thunder was infected with Toxoplasma gondii. The parasite had turned Thunder into an alpha. This, however, raises a question. Is it fair to say that the parasite is the true alpha? After all, it's the one pulling the strings, changing the behavior of its host, turning an average wolf into a pack leader. But perhaps it's not about who's the true alpha. Maybe it's about understanding the intricate web of life, where even the smallest organisms can have profound effects. So the next time you think of an alpha, remember, it might just be the work of a tiny parasite. How does a young wolf pup learn to hunt and survive in the wild? Imagine a new life, born into a world that is both beautiful and brutal. This is the reality for a wolf pup. But fear not, for they are not alone. They are born into a pack, a family, a community that will guide them through their journey from helpless pup to capable hunter. When they are born, wolf pups are blind and deaf, relying entirely on their mother and pack for survival. But as weeks pass, their senses sharpen and they begin to explore the world around them. They learn by watching, by mimicking, by practicing. The pack, in its wisdom, provides the young ones the safety to grow and learn, never straying far from their sight. The art of survival for a wolf is not a solo endeavor. The pack plays a crucial role. They teach the pups how to communicate, how to work together, how to hunt. The elder wolves lead by example, demonstrating the intricate dance of the hunt, the strategic chase, the final pounce. And it's not just about hunting. The pack also teaches the pups about the dangers of the wild. They learn to recognize threats, to understand the language of the wilderness, to respect the balance of nature. But perhaps the most important lesson they learn is one of unity and loyalty. A wolf pack is a tightly knit family, bound by an unspoken code of mutual support and protection. This is the essence of their survival. The pups, as they grow, internalize these lessons, honing their skills, strengthening their bonds with the pack. With each passing day, they become more adept, more confident, more prepared for the challenges of the wild. Survival, as it turns out, is a carefully taught lesson in the world of wolves. It's a blend of nature and nurture, of instinct and learning. It's a journey from weakness to strength, from dependence to self-reliance, all under the watchful eyes of the pack. It's a testament to the resilience and adaptability of these magnificent creatures. Survival, as it turns out, is a carefully taught lesson in the world of wolves. What would it take for a human to become a member of a wolf pack? Now, that's a question that stirs up quite the intrigue. The idea of a human being accepted into a wolf pack sounds like a tale straight out of a fantasy novel. However, it may not be as far-fetched as we think. Let's delve into some real-life examples of humans interacting with wolves. Take Sean Ellis, for instance, a British wolf researcher who lived with a pack of wolves in a wildlife park in England for several months. He ate, slept, and lived as a wolf, adopting their behaviors and communication methods. Sean's experience shows that under certain circumstances, wolves can accept a human into their pack. Then there's the story of Werner Freund, a German wolf researcher who spent more than 40 years living with wolves. Werner went to great lengths to be accepted by the wolves, even going as far as feeding them from his mouth. His dedication to understanding the wolves and his respect for their social structure allowed him to form a unique bond with the pack. However, it's crucial to remember that these are controlled environments. The wolves in these instances are not truly wild. They are accustomed to human presence to some extent. The wilderness is a different ballgame altogether. The relationship between wolves and humans in the wild is complex and defined by mutual wariness and respect. So can a human truly become a part of a wolf pack in the wild? The answer is not straightforward. It would require an immense understanding of wolf behavior, communication, and social structure. It would involve crossing boundaries, not just physical but psychological and behavioral. It would mean blurring the lines between wildlife and civilization. However, it's important to remember that wolves are wild animals, not pets. They have their world, a world governed by instincts, survival, and intricate social hierarchies. As humans, we have our own world, vastly different from theirs. As it turns out, the line between man and wolf isn't as clear as we might think.